Good morning. So here I am holding a lecture on language learning and literature of the Anglo-Saxons. So the evidence from Anglo-Saxon England includes, even among the earliest archaeological phases, examples of words written in Old English using runes. The conversion of the English to Christianity in the 7th century was a catalyst for the use of the written word in Latin in the service of the church. So the church language was Latin. Throughout the period literature, Anglo-Saxons were faced with a range of choices in terms of script, language, genre, and medium, and successive generations exercised those choices with considerable flair and skill. Informal inscriptions are found on objects in both runic and Roman alphabets. The extant record witnessed here by Edwensbruch and Winflatswil also demonstrates the deep engagement of women in literature and literary aspects of a thriving culture, as the witness document owned germs and property taught students, composed and dictated texts in both prose and poetry. Okay, the vital word of Latin learning was introduced, interpreted, mediated, moderated, and remolded repeatedly throughout the period in various ways. The close study of biblical and religious texts, including the translations into highly crafted Old English, occasionally in verse, demonstrates a level of engagement that was imaginatively extended to other learned texts and ancient authors. The example, for instance, of Afric, who among many other works composed both a grammar for teaching Latin and a highly crafted of centilifs in Old English, shows that the choice of language was predicated primarily upon audience expectation. That's also very important. Just have a look how it looks like. So this is the way they were writing those times. The Corpus Glossary. This is the Corpus Glossary. It can be seen in Cambridge Corpus Christi College in England. Anglo-Saxon readers aspiring to the wider world of Christian Latin learning commonly faced challenging texts. So challenging texts were faced. There are many aids to understanding from the 7th century on, and such works are essentially the precursors of our modern dictionaries. So modern dictionaries were just already in the Corpus Glossary. This glossary was used by the dictionary writers. This glossary is arranged by the first two letters, only so-called AB order, and runs from abnimiculum to zitis, appropriately meaning aid and inquire, respectively. So, in general terms, difficult words are glossed by more familiar Latin words, amplifying a fairly high level of Latin literacy. Occasionally, glosses are Old English. In most cases, they have been underlined in much later pencil. Okay, so